Hey, welcome back to my channel. I had told you guys that I was going to do a little scripting tutorial for you all so I could express to you what scripting is, especially like if you're beginning. And I know that this has been out for a few years now, but I feel like since we're all in extension right now, so 2020, a lot of us are going to be seeking alternatives, to our lives, where especially that there's some that are like haven't even been connecting with their spirituality, even like atheists. They're like didn't believe it, pretty much in anything but scientific evidence, are noticing that there is more. A great teacher once says that there's no such thing as an atheist because everyone always has a belief system. So I wanted to show you basically what scripting is. I have a few scripting journals in my Etsy shop, but I want to show you like how simple it is. So I went to Michael's yesterday and I got this adorable little journal. It says $4.99, but I actually paid $2 something for it. And it's awesome. It's really amazing. Now that's not my scripting journal. This is the one that it's my magic journal. It's where I do all of my spiritual angel work, all of my manifesting from scripting through connection with the angels, and now I'm working on the awakening. So this is where I add all my magic. And then I have my journal. This is where I write my inspirations. I share my daily lives, just my grandkids, my kids, just like all the beautiful things. And I do a lot of gratitude. I have my manifesting envelope where I add my ideas, that just things that I want to manifest. So let's get to scripting. So you see what I have. You could go anywhere, buy yourself a journal. You go to the Dollar Tree and get yourself a composition book. You could get a journal a binder like I did. Here's my binder that I created, and I have it in my class that I could create for you. Here I have all the different pages of all the things that I'm working on. Here are the ones that I sell in my Etsy shop. Here's also in my Etsy shop, this is the scripting pages. Here I added some of the things that I'm trying to manifest. From the last time that I did this video with you guys, I've already manifested 2 other things on here. Scripting is like surreal. This I'm working on tonight is for summer solstice. So I wanted to connect with the major eclipse that we had. So this is my tonight work. And then, I just don't want to share with you the same thing that I already went to, just to give you. I will have all the links below if you want to get. They're only $1, and you could print them, or you could, like I said, you could email them to your local offices like UPS and all that. They do it. So scripting for beginners. Come on. Okay. So like I showed you, what you need is something simple. You don't have to go crazy. You could go to the Dollar Tree and buy the stuff. You could, I love pretty things. I love stickers. I love ephemera. I love to just make my journals really magical, and especially that my journals are something that I feel like are part of my tradition. I want to hand them over to my children, and even my granddaughter now, who's 11 years old. She absolutely loves going through my journals and reading them because she reads really well. So you just I would recommend you get yourself a good pen, something that is very smooth, because you're going to be doing a lot of free writing, because that is what scripting is. You want to be in a serene, comfortable place, somewhere where you could just connect and relax, not be bothered. I would say turn off all the outside noise, like go airplane mode on your social media. That way you don't have any interruptions. You want is just you and divinity connecting and manifesting. Really important part of scripting. So like I said, when I script, I like to add some inspirational music. I'm really in tune with the singing bowls. It all depends on what I'm going through. If I feel like I need like a detox, of course I like to do my sea salt baths and whatnot, but I will also connect with some like singing bowls, native music, like Native American music, where I, have like the drummings and the flutes, just a very kind of cleansing type music. When I want to just be in peace, it all depends on, like I said, your vibration, your emotion that day. If you're feeling down, I would suggest that you put some positive music, something that heals, maybe a light piano or saxophone. You could script to anything. Just connect with your inner music. What type of music makes you happy? But let it be positive. Like, you don't want to be scripting to negative music when they're bashing and talking negatively, because that's just going to bring a negative vibration to your scripting. Now, like I said, turn everything off. It's just you. If you could go outside, this would be really nice. No interruptions, just you and your journal. And you're just going to kind of like go into that beautiful, sacred space of your inner dialogue. Now, you're going to start really simple. Scripting is a little verse that turns into this free flow of auto writing. So you're going to start with, I am grateful now that or I am really grateful, or I'm extremely grateful, or I am so happy and grateful. The main point is using that gratitude energy. That is the main thing that scripting is about, is by working with the divine essence and the energy of gratitude. A lot of people think that gratitude is just thank you. Gratitude is an emotion, it's an energy, it's a frequency. When you're showing gratitude over things, you get more of that emotion. That shows up more in your life. And that is a proven fact. Now, allow yourself to add some real life events. None of the other scripters will show you this. Anybody else sharing videos on scripting does not say this. I like to start with something that really occurs, something that's really happening and that I'm truly grateful. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm once again here on YouTube with all of you guys, and that I'm sharing this beautiful knowledge. And then you go in, and then I could go into it, and that I have over 1 million subscribers, that my videos get thousands of views and shares every day, and then my scripting method is going viral. Everybody's talking about it, everybody's scripting, everybody's manifesting these desires. I'm getting so many beautiful messages of how they've manifested things in their lives, and it just makes me super happy, and my heart soar with gratitude over knowing and acknowledging that other people are just starting this beautiful movement and changing their lives. So just fill yourself in, allow it to flow. No grammar, no spell check, just you and spirit connecting. The main thing is you writing in present tense. I am now grateful that. You're now grateful for this. This is occurring in your now moment. You're journaling like if it happened, like if it's occurring today. Like this is already in your life. Like it's as solid as the computer that you're sitting in front of, or your phone that you're watching this video of, is as solid as physical as that. And then you allow the writing to flow. Like I said, no grammar. Feel the freedom. Feel the energy, the movement of your pen to paper. Just acknowledging. And sometimes when we do this, you find out that you have desires that you didn't even know you had. Because I feel like spirit comes into this energy in this plane and aligns you with the most powerful energy of manifesting these things that you didn't even know you were aware of, that you didn't even know that you wanted. And like I said here, you are the owner of this moment. Make this your time. You need to, add this ritual to your energy. Then don't push yourself. It's going to change by day. At the beginning, it's going to feel like really weird, but as time progresses, it's going to be in your now moment. It's going to be part of you. It's going to flow. The pages are just going to pour, like I showed you in my journal. Like I have pages that I write a little bit. Let me show you. See, I have pages that just flow. Look at this. Flow, flow, flow. And then I have pages that I'll write like a little bit, like, well, that one's a little bigger. But I remember it was just one page. Here it is. That's it. I wanted to be grateful for this. I wanted it in there, and that was it. That was all. And then this is the next. And this one goes on for a little bit. So you're going to have moments that you just script for a minute. You're going to have moments you're going to script for 30 minutes. There is no wrong. Just allow yourself to be in the moment, in the now, and make this like part of your daily to do, the daily habits, because this is a habit that you want to form. Now, I'm going to give you the secret sauce. No other scripture, nobody shows you this. I am sharing with you something amazing because I've been I'm ascended to another vibration. I've been living in another paradigm for a very long time already. That's why it was easy for me to just get out of social media and just turn anything off, because I live in my now moment. So I live in another frequency. So when I feel like there's dark energies around anything that I do, I step away, let it go. It's not a part of me. But I love Napoleon Hill. I love Edgar Casey. Like, there's so many masters that are out there that have shared, the secret, And of course, you got Rhonda Byrne that taps on it, but nobody actually tells you what the secret is. Nobody actually writes it out, like what the secret sauce energy is. So I've connected spiritually with Napoleon Hill and some of the masters of the past. Allan Kardec, that I've studied his works, and just connecting with spirit, and I've incorporated this that they've shared with me into my life. Now, this secret sauce has been something that our founding fathers have been using, that our traditional religious groups will never share with you because they don't want you to have this. And that has made huge elites into millionaires holding this, because they hold this energy, they hold this secret. Now, of course I share this in my beginners, my scripting for beginners, in my paperback journal. I have all the links below. But when you get just the scripting papers that I have on my Etsy, it's in there. That special sauce, that energy that you're going to use when you're done scripting, it's there. It's ready for you to start this new wave of energy, this new wave of life. And one thing that I learned through my long course of working with spirit and working with you earth angels is, a lot of people will sell you all this stuff and be like, oh, if you buy into my plan, if you do this, if you do that, and then they're charging you like this stupid amounts of money. And a lot of people fall for that because they have hope that that's going to be the one, that's going to be. I will tell you to stay away from that. Stay away from all that, because I think it's super funny that when I sell my stuff and I put my work so inexpensive, so everybody and anyone could have access to this, like back in the days when you were allowed to go into the great halls, and learn this knowledge, it was at everybody's fingertips. Of course, we all have to make a living, but I want to share with you from a neutral state of integrity that what I share with you is authentic, and that what you gift me is your gratitude, because we do have to have an exchange. And I find, and this is going to sound super funny, that when you give things away for free, a lot of the times the people don't take it into effect as much as when you pay for something. I feel like it's a vibrational frequency and energy. So even if because it's only $1, even if it's only $1, you're giving to the giving frequency, I'm receiving, and then I'm giving you 10 times full, because what I am giving you, nobody's giving you. And this secret sauce, you're going to use right after your scripting. You're going to use this phrase, this energy, that beautiful Napoleon, did I pass that? That beautiful Napoleon Hill, shared with all of us, but he never actually tells us. If you've read Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill never gives you the secret. He tells you that it's in every chapter, that anybody could find it once you connect it with it, but he never actually gives it to you. From intense research from years, because I've taken this last 10 years, if you could say, to research, the laws of manifesting. And then especially this last, since like 2015, 2016, especially that little 4 or 5 year lapse, I have really researched and connected with the divine and sought out and witnessed this in my life, because I like to be able to share things with you all that I've incorporated, that I see, that I manifest, and work out for me. Recite this, write it out. I write it out sometimes. I have it right next to my bed. These are power words that you're going to work with daily. This is your daily scripting. And I will recommend that you take a calendar, you write out 21 days. Start whenever you want, but like I always say, like Spirit always tells me, start yesterday. You don't want to put anything off until tomorrow. It's really important that you start in your now moment. Start changing and shifting your life right now. Nobody's going to do it for you. And this is all that I've shared with you all. And it's true. No one, because even Proctor, I love him. I think he's amazing. He was in the original Secret, and he rewrote the Think and Grow Rich, like, because he was obsessed with it, because he says that was, the secret sauce. He says that he knows it, but he, when you ask him, like, what is the secret? He tells you, no, that you need to find it for yourself, that it's not going to work unless you find it. And I don't believe that. I believe that everyone needs to know. Now it's your choice to use it. But that, keep on researching, keep on giving you this bait, because I feel like that's what a lot of these masters and gurus do. They give you this bait to find out more and to work more. So you get addicted to this kind of like self-help healing that you need and you want in your life. But then you're not really taking the action. You're not really manifesting, because you're going to manifest regardless, because we're in an energy all the time. And sometimes we have good energies and sometimes we have negative energies. So we are always manifesting. But until you really start a ritual, because I love how some, I get people, like, for example, I do a lot of energy work. If you go to my Etsy shop, I think it's my most popular energy work is always love. Everybody's looking for love. Everybody's looking for their soulmate. So everybody wants a shortcut, and I do this love energy for them. They get the messages, because I always send messages, because I don't want you to focus on a love that there's nothing there. If Spirit shares with you that this love is not worth it, I will tell you. I have literally told people, look, I'm not going to charge you because it's not going to work. If you want to keep progressing towards that, and maybe you want to look for somewhere else, then go ahead. I'm not going to use my, my healing energy to work on something that you're just after because you're after it. Love is something that is a two-way street. You have to give and you have to receive. You can't be the one always giving, and never receiving. It is not fair to you. So, when you connect with energy and healing and being truthful, no one really knows that I do things out of true honesty. And that if it's not honest, then I won't do it. I won't share it. Because I live a very successful life. And success to me is not what it might be to everyone else. Success to me is being able to live in my now moment, joyful, go to the beach, hang out with my kids, my grandkids, just being able to do that all the time without having to have the hustle and bustle of a 9 to 5, which I gave so much to in my early 20s, and I would never do that again. That is my success. That is my happy place, So you connecting with your success, with your happy place. Stop chasing, humans, money, emotions, energy. Stop chasing it. And focus on the now to rewrite your life. Rewrite. Because yes, we do need money for things. But when we take that equation out, when you stop, when you let go of that need, that obsession, that addiction, it'll flow to you. And that is the best advice anybody could ever give you. Healing work is wonderful. I do a lot of healing work. I know there's a lot of anxiety. So I also do a lot of healing work over that. I have oils that, I send out to beautiful people that, have had some ailments in their life, especially now that we're going through a major catastrophic pandemic. Everybody's unsure. Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. I want you to start this quest because you want to start, not because I'm trying to sell you $100 program. If you want a program with me, I have that. It's even my program is only the scripting program. I think it's a couple $100, and there's a payment plan because my work is always available to you guys to be able to do it. It's not about it's only lasting 5 minutes. No, it's not lasting 5 minutes. I do this because I love to do this. I love to hear when you guys write to me and tell me this happened. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful because I was able to manifest this. Connect with him, connect with her. I healed this. I was able to become pregnant, you know. I think that's one of my favorite, is like some that have not been able to conceive, and then, you know, being able to have their, that is like, because that's a miracle of life. So this is an energy. This is a powerful energy. Using these powerful words and the energy that comes with it will manifest in your life the wondrous desires, just endless. It'll be infinite, and you could do this. So I welcome you. Start this beautiful little quest. You know, once you get those download, it's in there. Feel free to comment, message, you know, because now I'm once again on Blog Talk Radio. I have my new book, The Awakening, coming out next month. That will really rock your boat. That is going to really rock your boat. And once again, it's less than a cup of coffee, because that's what I do. I don't need to sell you anything. You need to do things, and you need to know that you don't need to buy anything that costs you thousands of dollars. You could find out everything because you have spirit within you. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Don't allow them to sell you on stuff anymore. Connect with the truth. And you know what? The truth is that I don't have to oversell myself, because I know that you know that I'm being honest with you. Because if not, it's 20 minutes into the video, you would definitely not be here. Script every day. Every single day. I don't want to hear that it didn't happen because you did it for 3 days or 4 days or 5 days or a week. No. This is a habit. This is just like getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth. Just like turning off the lights before you go to bed at night. Just like you have to shower. This is a daily habit that you must incorporate into your life. You cannot create change unless you take the action. Action. Passion. It's going to uplift you. Even when you have your negative moments, even if you're in the worst place of your life right now, scripting will change and shift your energy and shift your life. It might not be on the first or second day. It might take a little while, but it will occur. It's going to happen. Script every day. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. And it's true. Don't let anybody tell you, no, you can script for a few days. No. Every day. If you really want to have manifestations in your life, then you have to add this. And this is why I repeat and repeat it. This has to be done every day. You start today, you continue on. Are you going to, you know, when you're 3-6 years in like me, are you going to have days that you don't feel like opening up a journal? Yeah. It's fine to have a day, 2 days off. But I go back to it. Why? Because it works. Because I've seen and witnessed it in my life. And I just love connecting with spirit. Those are my friends. Spirit is my friend. I love connecting with spirit. Thank you for subscribing and sharing my videos and my work. I really express my gratitude over you, because I want you to put down below what you've manifested. I want to hear from you. You started scripting the journal. Take a picture, put a journal, send me the picture of your journal of you scripting. I love that. My email is silvermist1305@yahoo.com or daisyf1305@yahoo.com. Connect with me. Send me your stories. I always reply. You all have a magical and blessed day, and I thank you for being part of my world and for sharing and liking and pinning me all over your Pinterest.